Hey guys, it's Hedia, and I wanted to make a video discussing something that a lot of people have been talking about recently, which is AI and ChatGPT 4, which has recently been released. I am aware that I have been off from YouTube for over a year now. That was mostly due to several issues I ran into with recording videos, mostly being with recording audio, which was a strain for me, and is why I have switched over to text-to-speech for the time being to see how this works out. Anyways, back on topic. I am sure YouTube has been absolutely flooded with videos regarding AI and ChatGPT, mostly about how it is a threat to the livelihoods of a lot of people in the coming years. I want to get my 2 cents in and say that I agree. The introduction of AI the way ChatGPT has made is extremely disruptive to a lot of sectors in the economy. One such section has been the software development sector, where we have seen big tech lay off thousands of employees, and with ChatGPT showcasing its impressive coding assistant capabilities. Yes, I said coding assistant capabilities, because after trying it out for myself, while it is impressive for small scripts and files that use up to about a certain number of lines of code, I still don't think ChatGPT is at the level yet where it can write an entire professional real-world project for you from start to finish. No, for now it will mostly affect junior developers and those who are just entering the software development market as a newbie. For a lot of professional developers and experienced coders, these new AI tools would actually create a lot of opportunities for them to get their projects done faster, such as being able to code scripts for a video game, which in the past would take weeks or months, could now be shortened to about a day's time or work. Or for example, for a lot of code projects in GitHub, Microsoft has already announced GitHub Copilot X, which is a ChatGPT-based revamped version of Copilot they tested last year, which has already been proven to reduce the time it takes to make various code projects complete much faster. The way this would affect the economy is that most employers will now want to hire less developers and instead focus on quality developers, while having them utilize AI tools and assistance features to get the job done, which previously would have required the assistance of junior developers. On the other hand, for many would-be junior developers, they now can also have access to these same tools and can actually learn from them. For example, I have recently started learning the Go programming language on the side solely by using ChatGPT to explain and test out code and ideas which I have previously read about. Using AI tools, many would-be junior developers can start their own projects and businesses testing new ideas, which can be a massive gold rush in software development right around the corner thanks to AI. This gold rush, however, will not last forever, as in time the number of new projects and software will grow and eventually overtake the demand for them, thus leading into a second big tech crash after several years or decades in the future, during which I can see AI being advanced enough that it can and will most likely even begin replacing the professional coders from the job markets as well. And with such heavy oversaturation of supply in software tools and utility, AI would likely be relegated to maintain the existing projects with a very small number of human providing oversight to manage everything. Effectively, this would kill software development as a major market in the economy, with only a small amount of crucial new projects being needed to be created for important needs or entertainment, and for everyday use software. Those will already have been made, and will not require much demand from the economy in my opinion. Regarding the capabilities of AI, while I don't think it is replacing people who are experienced in their jobs anytime too soon, that doesn't mean that it won't be able to in the future. The fact that GPT 3.5 and 4 have already made such advances over such a short period of time, and GPT-5 is expected to be so powerful that it is scaring the people who are working on it right now. I don't think even GPT-5 will be the great replacer, but in time, if left unchecked, AI will continue to push more people out of jobs and even collapse many of the newfound businesses due to it being able to provide the utilities these businesses were providing in a cheaper and higher face value quality manner without requiring downtime or sustenance. This will mean that we will face a point where for the majority of humanity, the prospect of getting any job or starting and running any business successfully against the fierce competition AI provides will be almost impossible. Also, don't think that it's just software jobs and businesses that are under threat. The same trend that I spoke about with software will most likely apply to most other jobs in other sectors, such as automation, content creation, data entry. I think an AI lawyer was also being tested on a real court recently. So I guess even law office jobs and almost all bureaucratic jobs will be seeing competition from the AI space. For fast food workers and retail, I can see AI robots already beginning to replace humans in certain locations. I think there was a McDonald's that went fully automated a few months back. And Amazon has already started employing drones and robots for their warehouses to replace human labor. And some companies I hear are already working on humanoid androids for general labor tasks, which will begin to replace many jobs over the coming years. I predict the overall trend will be very similar to how I outlined about software development. As AI begins to take over the manual labor, more people will try to create their own businesses, which will begin to flood the market in the coming years with more utility, which will overtake demand. And then after some years or decades, the demand will drop heavily to high supply, and thus the value and income of these businesses will dry up, leaving millions, if not maybe even billions, out of a job. At this point, I can see this depression becoming the largest crisis of this century, probably around middle of the century, I guess, around the 2050s to 2060s, unless we figure out a way to maintain human value through overall innovation and discovery in the race against AI. If not, then I fear we are about to see the darkest time in human history about to unfold over the latter half of this century. On that depressing note, I hope you all learned something. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment for the algorithm. I will try to get more videos or on a weekly basis, either Saturdays or Sundays from now on, assuming I don't busy again with real-world responsibilities. Later, everyone.